As a young girl, I considered myself to be strong, but this wasn't a word that was usually used to describe a young girl. I actively battled against the stereotypes put upon me. This started small, with things like rejecting to wear the pink cardigan that I was given at ballet school, and arguing my way onto an all-male football team, just so I could play a sport that I loved. This continued, and at some point I went so far that I rejected everything and anything that was connected to a female identity. I cut off all my hair, and I passed for a young boy, because this was the only way that I thought that I could get the respect that I deserved, and not be questioned all the time for my interests and my actions. I didn't know what it felt like to be proud to be a woman, because for me, what people were telling me a woman wasn't what I fit into. But really what I needed was more examples. Examples of strong women, and women who take different paths. Although I did have a handful of examples of strong women through film and TV, they never felt good enough, and they never felt like they were taken seriously enough by audiences. I know that we have a long way to go to seeing fair representation of women, both behind and in front of camera, but I'm really excited about some of the things that I've been seeing recently. I went to see Wonder Woman last night, and it's the first time in a long time that I've been to the cinema to see a comic book film. I've been actively avoiding them for the past few years. As a comic book fan, I've been disappointed with the recent adaptations and just stopped going to the cinema to see them altogether. But with Wonder Woman, I felt differently. I felt really excited that she was finally getting her big screen release. And what was also driving me to the cinema was the fact that this was a superhero film directed by a woman. And that for me was a massive selling point. As a woman working in the film industry, I'm all too ready to support other women doing the same. What I'm happy to say is, I thought the film was brilliant, and I was actually really moved in the first few scenes, seeing a young Wonder Woman growing up and realising her strength. And I imagined my young self watching this film and thinking about what I would have thought about it, and it brought me to tears. I hope that Wonder Woman, along with many other films, act as proof to Hollywood that audiences are ready for female heroes, and actually, they've been ready all along. And perhaps if I'd have seen this film when I was a young girl, I would have dressed as Wonder Woman for Halloween instead of Spider-Man.